Welcome to Mike Brown Barbecue. Today I'm going to show you how I smoke bacon burn ends on this 250-gallon offset smoker. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, today we're going to be curing a pork belly for our bacon burn ends. Seen it on Meat Church the other day, so I wanted to try it. It sounded good, so I figured I'd do a video on it. Well, we got a Swift pork belly from HEB, 5 pounds roughly. We're going to get this thing opened up, and that right there is a pretty pork belly. Good, nice meat fat ratio. It looks good. So all we're going to do with this is I've got some bacon cure recipe that I've gotten from a friend. It's 2 cups of salt, 1 cup of sugar, and roughly 60 grams of pink curing salt. So we're generously going to rub this down, put this all over all sides of the pork belly. Add it in, slip it over. You want to get it on there real good, guys. And this is not a skin on pork belly, it's skin off pork belly. You want to make sure you get the sides. Don't forget the sides, folks. And this right here, the way you figure that up is you make that cure in a big batch and then times 25% or 0.25% of weight. This will cure for about 7 days. We'll get that rubbed in real good. And this is the start. And make bacon this way also. If I was doing bacon, I'd put some brown sugar in it though. That's pretty much gonna be it, guys. Next time y'all see this, when we cube it up, get ready to make our pork bacon belly burn ends. Stay tuned. Alright guys, it's time to see how this came out. Put your wire rack down right there. And that's what our cured pork belly looks like. It's lost a lot of its moisture and looking good. I'm going to get this rinsed off in the sink. And next time you guys will see this is tomorrow after we cube it up for burn ends. I'm going to let it sit in the fridge overnight and dry out. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so here's what our bacon looks like after sitting in the fridge all night, kind of drying out. It's time to give this sucker a good old cold smoke. And as you can see, the amount of smoke that's coming out there, that's what you want. We'll put it right there in the middle, and we're going to let it cold smoke. Give it that bacon flavor for probably about 2 hours. I'm going to let it smoke for 2 hours. I'm really not worried about bringing it up to the internal temp of 150 like traditional bacon, because I'm just going to cube it back up, throw it in here, and cook it anyway. So I want to get some smoke on it for about to get some nice color. Then we'll take it off. We'll put it in the fridge, let it get back cold again, then we'll cube it up and make our pork belly burn ends. I'll bring you guys back in 2 hours and we'll check on this. Right, stay tuned. So instead of letting this bacon smoke for 2 hours, I went ahead and carried it on for 3. And letting it get a little bit more smoke. So I'm fixing to open it up for the first time, see what it looks like. Got that nice dirty smoke going that you want on your cold smokes. It's got a good color to it. It ain't too bad. Y'all can see right there. Nice color to it. I'm satisfied with that. So I'll set this down right here.
And I'll go ahead and check it for an internal temp. It's only got a 94 internal temp, but I ain't really worried about internal temp. I'm gonna make bacon burn ends out of it. I just wanted the outside to get some real good smoke. So what I'm gonna do with this now is stick it in my refrigerator and chill it and let it chill for a couple hours, and we'll cube it up, season it up, make bacon burn ends. So I'll see y'all here after a while. Stay tuned. See the smoke on it? It's time to cube this thing up. I like that. I want to cube this up in bigger chunks than normal. I want me a good mouthful of this when I bite into it. So what I'm going to do now is clean the bottom of these off. Kind of dirty from my smoker. It's about time to clean that gum thing. Man, this bacon smells amazing. It definitely got some smoke on it. And I did a true cold smoke on this. This thing didn't get over 95 degrees. So it definitely soaked some smoke up. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cube it up in the consistent pieces. Put them in our pan right over there. I said I'm making these in bigger chunks because they are going to shrink down a little bit. And I want a good, nice video, clean bite through. And that is a perfect example of what you want on your fat ratio with a pork belly. A lot of meat and less fat. Got all this cubed up. I'm gonna wipe it down with a little bit of mustard for a binder to get everything to stick decent. So we got all that pretty well coated up. It's time to get her seasoned up. What I'm gonna hit it with first, about 16 mesh black pepper, the usual. Try to get it the best that you can. It's kind of hard seasoning a bunch of little pieces of meat. Just kind of swash them all around, make sure they get some on them. Black pepper's there for looks, but the main thing that's going to really make this a good bacon burn in is that brown sugar we're fixing to put on here. Alright, another thing that we're going to hit it with is a little bit of garlic powder, just because I like garlic powder and I think it would go good on this. Just a light dusting of garlic powder. I'm going to hit everything again with some black pepper. A lot of people buy the Heim bacon barbecue burn-in seasoning, but I didn't plan that far ahead on this. I would have had to have ordered it. There ain't none of my local grocery stores around here that sells any of that. Alright, last but not least, brown sugar. We're going to put a lot of brown sugar on this. Make these real sweet. Give them a real good coat. Get that brown sugar all around them. And that's the same pan I'm going to cook these in. I'm going to cook these in this pan because I want all that juice, that bacon juice, to get in here and help season this up. Alright folks, so that's seasoned up. We're going to go ahead and get all these flipped back up to the meat side. Space them out in this pan so that we can get us a good cook on them. I will bring you guys back when we put this on the smoker. Stay tuned. Guys, the time has finally come to put our bacon burn ends on. Put a piece of tinfoil down right there to keep my pan from getting nasty on the bottom. See what that looks like, guys? It looks good. All the brown sugar's melted on most of them. They're spaced out. They're ready for the smoke. I'll put them on long ways like here. So we're going to give these guys a smoke bath. I'm going to run them for the first hour, probably about 250. And then I'll crank the heat up from need be from there. This is trial and error. I've never done these. Cured ones before. They may cook faster. I really don't know. But we're going to check them right around the hour and a half, 2 hour mark for internal temp on some of them. See how they look. So, stay tuned. Alright. So we just put our bacon burn ends on. This coal bed's pretty much burnt down. The only thing really I'm gonna do with this, bury these down in there. I'm gonna throw one log on there. It's a drier piece of wood, and I'm gonna control my firebox door on there just like that, and shut this down. I'm gonna baby these pork belly burn ends, because what a lot of people do with burn ends, period, is run too hot of a fire, and the outsides of them get hard. You need to run. You don't need to go no more than 275 on them, and you need to keep an eye on them if you need to spritz them or whatever, because they will get hard on the outside before they get cooked down. So, pork belly burn ends are on. Fire is managed. Stay tuned. Alright, guys. So we're at the 2-hour mark. It's time to check up on these. See how they are doing. Most of the brown sugar is melted. And I'm gonna give them a little spritz and bring y'all in for a close-up. You see all the juice in the bottom of that pan? That's bacon grease. What we want. Make sure none of these edges harden up. That we don't want. So I've been really babying this fire. Not putting too much on there. Deadgum wind blew my firebox door shut. So that's why we've had so much deadgum smoke coming over there. Wind here in the last 15 minutes. Been a pain in the ass. So let's check this for an internal temp. We're sitting at 141. And that one. Come right here and get this one. Yeah, I'm 143 in that one. So I'm thinking that these right here got another good hour, 275 if not longer, before they're done, ready to pull. Whichever one comes next, whether it be fire management or babying these, we'll bring y'all in for a look. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, I noticed my temp starting to drop, so it's time to manage this fire. As you can see, I absolutely have no channel logs left. This is going to be our new channel log. Bury him down in there. Go ahead and clean the front of this coal bed out. Put some new logs on there. Like I said, I'm not going with a bunch of wood on here. I'm really babying this. I don't want to get too wild of a fire. And that right there will more than likely carry us to the end of the cook. We're fixing to check on them burn ends. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, at this point, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and throw some of my barbecue sauce on there and wrap these up with foil. They took in enough smoke. It ain't going to be beneficial to leave them unwrapped. We're going to go ahead and do that. As you can see, they're looking good. So we'll go ahead and douse them all with some sauce. I'll cover the top up with tinfoil. I'm going to close the lid back down and give that sauce a minute to kind of caramelize. And I'll put some tinfoil over the top of it. So the next time you guys will see these bacon burn ends is when we eat them. Stay tuned. Alright guys, our bacon burn ends are done. Some end pieces, some middle pieces so far and whatnot. Picked out the best ones. So I'll give you a little close up of it. Look at how good that looks. Isn't that a beautiful burn end right there? Nice, tender, juicy. I guess I'll take me a bite. Has this one right here, the one I just picked up. So let's see how we did here. Oh man, that is melt your mouth tender. That piece has a lot of fat on it, but I like fat. Fat's good. You get the smoke, you get the bacon, you get the brown sugar. The garlic is coming through that I put on there. Man, that's like one of the best things I think I've ever ate. Let's take a bite out of this one right here. See how we did on it. It's got more meat in it. Man, that's a clean bite. That one's a little bit firmer, but still tender. And we'll slice one, just a slice one. Say we did it. So you want to see what the inside of one looks like. And you can definitely tell that it's cured. It's got that pink color to it. Good meat to fat ratio. Alright, folks. Well, there you have it. There's your bacon burn ends. Easy to make. A little bit of work to get the pork belly cured. But you can buy unsliced bacon at the store and make bacon burn ends out of it if you don't want to do your own. I did it just for the sake of the video, doing everything from scratch, but man, that is awesome. Alright guys, if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.